What's up everybody and welcome back to another gold making video. Today we're going to be going over the loot that I received from 100 runs of Hellfire Ramparts. This is one of my dungeons that I really like just because it's very short and sweet. If I am paying attention and I'm being efficient, I can get my 10 runs done in maybe 21 to 23 minutes, just depending on how often I have to vendor as well, you know. Um, it's pretty decent. I will say that I learned this go around back before when I was farming this. I wasn't really as adept or as interested in all the things as I am now. And so it's been really eye-opening coming into dungeons like these and then looking at like the greens that I get, looking to see like the unique appearances versus like the sets that I thought were really good. And surprisingly so, like Grimscale, or I think it's this one here, Bloodscale and Grimscale. I was really surprised to see that they actually shared a lot of appearances. I remember like way back when I first started gold making, like Bloodscale, for example, I thought was a really good set to get and post on the auction house. And now I'm like reconsidering a little bit. So it's been interesting going back through some of the older dungeons that I used to really love and then learning new things. So I always enjoy stuff like that. But let's talk about the loot that I did receive. So I do have a lot of greens in my inventory. A lot of them, like I said, they do share appearances. So I was a little hesitant to keep them, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. I would rather have them up on the auction house, like especially like the Bloodscale. Like it does share appearances. However, it also has a not awful sell rate. And on my server, it's actually going way above the region market value. So like the region market value here is 600, and then on my server it's 2K. So there are some pieces like that where I chose to keep, whereas I don't think like if you were on a really high pop server, you might not make the same choices I did here. I was looking for more patterns. I was not successful at patterns here. I only got three. Two of them are jewel crafting, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of success with jewel crafting recipes, I don't think. I just, whenever I get them, I'm like, oh, that's going to sit on the auction house forever. I did get one enchanting pattern here, Formula Enchant Boots Vitality. Surprisingly, on my server, it is going for 42K. I think that is very overpriced here, but the region market value is 7K, so I wouldn't be too sad if it sold for 7K. This here, Royal Moon, or Silver Moon Royal Cloak here, 5K region market value. This one is unique. Not awful. There are a lot of them, like I said. This one here, Silky Velvet, it shares multiple appearances. However, this one here, Hellfire Cloak, 2K region market value, and it is unique. I got these. I actually got a bunch of them. I think 6 of them. The Heleshi boots. They are unique, and they go for 2K region market value. Again, Grimscale, when I got Grimscale, I was always like, yeah, Grimscale dropped. I'm so excited. And then like I looked at these and I'm like, oh my gosh. Especially now that we can transmog grays and white items. Maybe that's the difference. That's what's changed. Is before, like, I feel like this used to be so valuable. I'd always get so excited for Grimscale. And then if you look here, a lot of the appearances that Grimscale, like, it's shared with, they're all gray and common items here. But it still has a 9.4K region market value here. But definitely the sell rate is much lower than it used to be. Unyielding shares a lot of appearances. Bloodscale, this one is unique here, the Bloodscale Sabatons. 3.6K region market value, 10K on my server, surprisingly. Bone Chewer here is unique. I got 3 of the leggings here, all go for 6K, so that's not bad. I feel like I ended up with a lot of greens. Grimscale here, like I said, gray again, share a lot of appearances, but it is 7.5K. I ended up with a lot of greens where, like, again, I kept them just because it's better to have them up on the auction house, I feel like, especially if they're going for like the Dark Crest Laggards here. Like region market value is 1.5K, but on my server they're going for 6.8K. So I mean, I'd be fine if they sold for 1.5K, but 6.8K would be very, very nice here. Stormlord's Girdle, it is not unique, but it is a blue. It goes for 2.7K region market value. 0.013 sell rate, which is not awful for an item that shares appearances. Let's see, Vengeance gloves are way overpriced on my server, and I have a bunch of them too. I have 4. 18k on my server, but really only 332k, or 332 gold, sorry. 332k would be impressive though, wouldn't it? I might end up vendoring some of these. I think that's incredibly overpriced, especially when it shares appearances with 2 other items. Let's see, Gloves of Ferocity. They are not unique, but they have a region market value of 5.8k. Gloves of Pandemonium I got on my last run here. I was so excited until I saw that they were not unique. And I have all of the appearances actually here. 17.5k on my server, surprisingly, but they have a region market value of 3.5k. I was excited for these here, the Bone Chewer. They actually have a pretty decent sell rate here at 0.012. It is unique, and I have 3 of them. 7k region market value, but 16k on my server. I was delighted by these here. And then the Heleshi Jerkin was not unique. I was kind of surprised because, of course, the boots are unique here, but then the jacket, or the jerkin, sorry, it shares an appearance. However, the Dark Crest here, I saw these and I was very surprised by like the sell rate of them. And then they don't have a unique appearance. 1.2k region market value, but on my server, they're going for 5.5k. I'm going to keep these just because I think that they will sell pretty nicely on my server. Bloodscale, again, this was one where I was like, oh, it's unique. It definitely is not unique. 2.7k, it does have a pretty decent sell rate as well, 0.056. 7k on my server. Here, Grimscale, these ones are unique. So they are 10k region market value. On my server, they're going for 2.5k. So I think this is the first occurrence of it's going for way less on my server. Let's see. Bone Chewer, not unique. I would say my best luck here was in all of the weapons that I received. So, for example, the Dreamseeker Dandelion, it is unique. It has a very low sell rate, but it is 28k region market value, so not awful there. Let's just scroll through these. Liege Blade, it is unique, 38k. Oh look, you can hold both of them. Oh, that's cute. I was, again, low sell rate, but not awful, especially because I only have 1 of them. Let's see. Telari Longblade. This is unique as well, 40k. I really like this one. I just really like the shine of it. I thought that was really, really neat. It does have a lower sell rate as well, but I would expect anything to kind of be a low sell rate if it's 40k. I received a couple of these. The Sketis Curved Blade. It is unique as well. Has a okay sell rate there, 2.4k. Let's see. Ravager Claws are not unique here, but I do think they're pretty neat. Black Malice. So Giant Slug here, 10k. It does have an appearance, or does share an appearance here. So it's a lot lower, 0.004 sell rate here. I do have it collected from both. It's not super unique. Let's see. Fist of Reckoning. Oh, I really like that. That's really neat. What is that? 0.016 sell rate, only 4k region market value. I would expect that to be a little bit higher based off of like all of the fog or whatever is going on there, you know? Royal Crusader Sword here. I was looking at this one. I'm very surprised that it has a region market value of 20k just because it shares the appearances with the heirloom weapons. So I was shocked to see that it was that high. 0.002 sell rate. This would be for people, I guess, who are collecting all the item IDs. I personally would not spend 20k on this. We have the Serpent Lord Claymore. 6k region market value. Just kind of your average sword there, I guess. Skeletal Broadsword. Again, kind of your average sword. 4.5k, it is unique. We have the Vengeance Blade here. That one is pretty cool. 5.2k. 0.014 there. Not bad. This one here, I got in my last, like my runs 90 through 100, and I was really surprised by this. So it is going for 67k region market value, has a low sell rate. It's only going for 30k on my server, and it also shares an appearance. I don't know. I'll of course post it to the auction house, but I'm very iffy on whether or not this one's going to actually sell, especially for that price. Same thing here. You have the straight hardwood staff, 10k region market value, 37k on my server. It actually has a high sell rate for this weapon, 0.01. I'm very surprised that it has a high sell rate, especially on my server. Yeah. All right, lucky strike axe here. I only have one. I thought this one was really neat as I was going through my bags. I was like, oh wow. And there's another one I have. I think it's this ogre splitting, where it's like the red version. So you can have the green or you can have the red here. But the green one here is going for 27k. Low sell rate, but it is unique. Same thing with this red one. This red one, if red is your color, it's only going for 2.1k region market value, and it's even cheaper on my server. It's only going for 542k, but I wanted to have like the comparison here so you could see. Spiked battle axe, this is also unique. 1.3k, 0.026 sell rate. So it's not awful. It's kind of a unique weapon, I'd say. I don't think I've ever seen an axe like this before. Fell touched blade here, 6k. It is unique as well. We have these two crossbows. They kind of look exactly the same, except coloring wise. One is going for 9.4k and it is not unique. And then the one that is unique, oh, this one is not unique either. Okay, this one is 12k. So they both share two appearances here. And then the one that I wanted to save for last was this one here, the War Scythe. I got this on my last runs as well. I thought that it was really, really neat. I guess it is a War Scythe in name only. It is a polearm. And then the other two that it shares appearances with are staves, so staffs. So I was very interested by this. I was actually surprised that it was such a high price, but I guess since it's a polearm and it looks the same as staffs, I guess I don't know. I'm not a weapons expert, but it has 49k. It's really impressive. 30k on my server. Low sell rate, of course, 0.004. So overall, I'm pretty happy with what I received. I would have preferred a couple more blues, maybe. But not too bad. I mean, I'll post all of these on the auction house, get some decent sales out of them. I'm excited for all the weapons. I think the weapons will sell, obviously not quickly. Like transmog is a slow market to begin with, but I think they're going to sell eventually. But it'll be nice to post all of this stuff on the auction house. It's been in my bank for a while. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the 100 runs. I hope you enjoy the series. They're always really fun for me. This is what I liked the most when I was first starting out with gold making, was just seeing what you could get from dungeons. So I hope that it is something that you enjoy as well. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye, guys.